Good afternoon, guys. My name is Alena Shautsova. I'm an immigration attorney from New York. Have you heard of Plan C? Have you heard of Plan C that Democrats may introduce to replace Plan A and Plan B for the provisions on immigration law that they hoped to include into reconciliation budget provisions? So I've heard of Plan C, and today's video is going to be about Plan C. First of all, if it's your first time here on my channel, welcome. Please join, subscribe to my channel, like, share this video. I hope you will enjoy the content I post regularly, weekly. And I'm trying to update you guys regularly on the most important immigration news. And importantly, I provide immigration law analysis of the proposals, something that you may not be able to read from the open media resources. So thank you very much for joining, and let's start. Many of you are watching to see what's going to happen with the immigration reconciliation provisions. If Democrats will be able to enforce their agenda to help immigrants through reconciliation budget provisions. And as you are aware, first they proposed Plan A, would help essential workers, TPS holders, and dreamers. It was a great plan. If they were able to include it, it would help millions, about 11 million people, pretty much everyone, to resolve the immigration problems in the United States. But they had a Senate parliamentarian on their way, a person who is supposed to resolve the issue of whether or not this or that proposal is suitable for the budget reconciliation. And she said that it was not. Why? Because it was too important. It was too big. And the effect for immigration would be much larger than the effect on a budget if the proposal would go through the budget reconciliation provision. Then Democrats offered Plan B. Plan B consisted of a narrower action. It would actually just be a change in the old law that would allow those who've been here from 2010 or about for 10 years to file for a registry or green card with USCIS. For the same reason, or citing largely the same reason, that plan was also rejected by the Senate parliamentarian. And just today, Democrats proposed Plan C. So what is this Plan C? Well, according to the media resources, Plan C would be a parole proposal that also would help undocumented people in the United States. But what is a parole? In the media, you're not going to read, at least for now, about the parole, but I'm going to tell you what parole is. Parole actually is a form of prosecutorial discretion or deferred action. It is a similar thing that is being given to dreamers currently, or people who receive DACA. It's an authorization for you to stay in the United States for a limited period of time always, and to work. Potentially it may come, depending on the final language, it may come with also ability to file for and receive permit to travel. But that's all that parole is doing. By itself, parole does not lead to a green card or citizenship. Parole cannot be, in certain situations, cannot be even used in connection with employment-related sponsorship. Parole is just an authorization, confirmation that you may stay here. Of course, it's a very disappointing for the immigration community. And by the way, just a proposal. We're not even sure yet if it will be considered by the Senate parliamentarian, if it will be even included. It's just very fresh information that was released today only. But that's what parole is. And now I'm going to share with you a secret. From what I understand and what's been done in the past by Department of Homeland Security, you do not need budget reconciliation to use parole. Biden administration may, if they wish, simply relax existing criteria for parole in place and grant it to more people than just members of military families, for example. And with that, you may use parole for undocumented residents of the United States. However, passing parole as a form of legislative action will give it more weight. It means that the other side will have hard time, if it will be possible at it or impossible at it at all, to challenge it. Another important benefit of parole may be that those of you who potentially may qualify as immediate relatives of the US citizens, I'm talking about spouses, parents, children of US citizens, you guys will be able to adjust status in case you are otherwise adjustable and not inadmissible. If you're granted parole and prior to be granting parole, you did not have legal entry necessary for you to adjust. It will help you to avoid the need to apply for I-601A waiver and travel overseas and deal with unlawful presence bars. So that's what parole is. So this all news for today regarding immigration reform. I hope you find this video helpful. Please like, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you updated as to what's going to happen with this plan. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you soon.